If you're struggling to stay consistent online and are only posting when you remember to, by the end of this video, you'll know how to get prepared, organized, and stay consistent so you can plan anywhere from 1 week to a month ahead for your social media content. I use this exact method with all of my clients so that we can all get back to living our life offline. Hi, I'm Amanda from AmandaVA.online. For the best tips and tricks about being a virtual assistant, subscribe to my channel and hit that bell for notification when I post a new video every Tuesday. Step number 1 is to set an editorial calendar and stick to it. That means, how many days a week do you want to post? Are they going to be weekdays or weekends, a combination of the two, mornings or evenings? The best thing to do is find out when your followers are online so you don't spend all this time creating amazing content that nobody's going to see. You can easily do that by looking at your Facebook Insight tabs or on Instagram on your analytics to see when people are online. The next part of setting an editorial calendar is choosing which type of content are you going to share. Are you a personal brand? Are you sharing tips and tricks with people? Are you sharing behind the scenes or a combination of them all? Get a piece of paper and a pen out and just write down all the different types of posts that there can be to get those juices flowing. So when you have a whole week's worth ready to go, you have overflow for the week and month ahead. Step number 2 is creating all of your images and captions to go with your posts. I personally use Canva to create all of the images for my clients online. And if you caught last week's video, you saw me showing you how to do just that. So make sure you head over to that video. I'll link it up in the cards so you can find out how to create beautiful images on Canva. Now, the part with your captions, it's great to get this all going. So you think about a theme. Some people work with an image first and some people work with a caption or a theme first. So figure out what your style is in creating your content. Now, another great thing is to have a note on your phone where you can keep all of your hashtags or all of your upcoming ideas or events if you're having a launch. So as you think about it, you can start creating captions that way and just easily copy and paste them. Because if you're using something like Instagram, typing everything out on your computer is much faster than using your thumbs on your phone. Now, I want to know, what's your posting frequency? Share it down below in the comments so we can see how often everyone is posting and what works best. Tip number 3 is to schedule and follow up. So what you want to do is, back in step number 1, when you figured out your editorial calendar and frequency, you also figured out what times that you want to post at. So make sure you're scheduling at the peak times for your consumers so all that hard work doesn't go wasted. Okay, so now we are actually ready to schedule out our posts on our chosen platform. So I'm going to show you quickly how to do that in Facebook for a post and also on later.com for an Instagram. Now, as I said in the previous step, a great thing to do is get prepared and either have a note section or a Google document or Word document or whatever you use to keep track of your pre-written captions. So I've gone ahead, I've made just a quick little pretend one here. So if this was my week, I would have, and I post 5 days a week, I would do something like this. So we're going to go ahead and do this one right here. So this is for one of my clients, and I'm in the publishing portion of Facebook, which you can find under publishing tools. We're going to click create, and we are going to write our post. So I'm just going to quickly drop this here. Now I have tagged someone, so I'm going to make sure that it comes up. Sometimes they don't, so out of the, there it is. So I make sure that that shows up. We are also going to grab some emojis and we are going to import the photo. So I've got it right here, drag it in. And while that's uploading, there's a couple options down here. So instead of share now, we want to schedule it. So you just click the drop down arrow, choose the date, choose the time. So I want it to go up today and hit schedule. So it's going to keep uploading that image, which is wonderful. And it is ready to go. So now let's head over to later.com and do the same for Instagram. Now, if you have a business account on Instagram, you have some extra features here on Later that you don't with a personal one. I'll point them out as we go. So what you're going to do, this is a photo I didn't use a few years ago. I'm going to go ahead and schedule it here. So we'll say it's for tomorrow at lunchtime. See, that was the prime time. And now what we're going to do is click on Saved Caption. So this is something that you would go ahead and do earlier. And I have all of our performing hashtags, our brand ones here. And I've got some great traction from these, so we're going to use those there. So I'm going to just pretend, and I would do a little bit more than that, but this is just to show you what you can do on a later. And you can add a location, so you can say the town that you're in. You can tag people that you want to tag, so let's just pretend someone named Steph. We're going to tag them. Add tag, done. And it is ready to go. So again, you would choose the time. So if that's not quite the right time, you can manually change it. Auto push means that I've set it up to automatically post it to Instagram, which is a feature of if you have a business-based Instagram account. If you don't, you will get a push notification that will show you when to go ahead and do that. So then it's as easy as clicking save, and there you go. And one of the great things about later is you can preview what your month looks like of planned things, and if you had a whole bunch scheduled, you can easily drag them around. These have already gone live, so you can't do that, but if you had a whole bunch, you can move your grid around to make it look amazing. So that's how we do it. So let's hop over to Facebook, make sure the photo is uploaded, click schedule post, and that's it. It's ready to go. And if for whatever reason you wanted to go back and change it, again, you just go to the publishing tools and you can see under scheduled post, you can see it there and you can edit it. And the second part of number 3 is follow up. Social media, unfortunately, is not just all set it and forget it. You want to engage with your consumers of your content and make them feel seen and heard and appreciated that they're spending time in your corner of the internet. So if you ask a question in your post and people are answering your comments, make sure you're engaging with that. Say, thanks, that's a great idea, or I'm glad that you love that aspect of this post, or whatever it is. And even just a simple hearting their comment goes a long way in building that relationship for people to keep coming back to you as the expert in your field. Finally, tip number 4, do a weekly social media audit. Now, this is especially important when you're just starting out because you could be trying a whole lot of different things to see what sticks. So if you post a whole bunch of content and realize you're getting nothing back, stop creating that type of content. If you're only posting behind the scenes photos and no one knows what you're actually doing, maybe you should give them a little bit more of an introduction to you and your business and what you do. So don't take it personally. Sometimes your most favorite posts, people just don't like it. But you have to remember that you are not your target audience. So you have to think about what they're interested in, what makes them tick, what's their pain point, and create information and products and posts that revolve around that. Okay, so again, do a weekly audit, see how many likes, how many shares, how many comments and engagements you get, and recreate what's doing well, and set your pride aside and set the posts aside that aren't doing well. Like I said, there's no point in putting energy into that if it's not going to bring you anything back. Now you know exactly what to do to stay consistent with your social media editorial calendar. I've created an easy guide for you to use to get started, and that's linked down in the description below. Also, if you want to join a community of entrepreneurs just like yourself, I have a Facebook page where I share all of my tips and tricks about being a virtual assistant so you can stay on top of all the tech and trends going on right now in the world. If you like this video, let me know by liking it, subscribing to my channel, and sharing this video with your fellow entrepreneurs. And comment below with helpful if this video helped you out. If you're still stuck looking for inspiration or don't have time to create your social media, don't worry, I've got you covered. If you head over to my website, amandava.online/shop, I have for sale in my shop 365 days worth of social media. So what that includes is 12 months worth of social media prompts for the day. A lot of them have hashtags included as well. But not only that, but they are filled with bonus material. So it also comes with videos on how to do more scheduling, how to create GIFs, and lots of other things like that. So those are exclusive freebies, and as you can see, there's more to it than just posts ideas. Now, the great thing about this product is it's not tied to the days of the week. It is reusable year after year. Thanks for watching. Bye!